It is 3:05 p.m. on September 17th, 2021. This begins the Phase 1 videos, and you can tell because I truly do not give a shit. I have not covered up my acne, my room is a mess. I am about to get a big old donger, and I clearly do not give a shit what anyone thinks of me. We're handling these videos fucking raw. Let's go. I have grown too powerful, and I do not give a shit. Before, when I would film these videos, I'd be like, oh, I want to make sure my face looks good, and have I gotten a haircut lately? I don't give a shit anymore. Y'all can look at my uncovered ass and, well, I have the date for my surgery. It is November 29th. I go in for a pre-op appointment on the 24th, I believe. Normally, I'm supposed to go in on a Friday, and then the weekend happens, and then surgery happens on the Monday. But it is Thanksgiving, so can't do that. I'll be going in a day before Thanksgiving. And I'm very much looking forward to Thanksgiving this year for the first time ever because we'll be doing a Friendsgiving. And every single year I'm so jealous of Friendsgivings. Like, it just, I don't know, the thing of the whole thing of Thanksgiving. Number one, obviously a very bad holiday. I'm not a fan of the genocide and the smallpox and just ignoring it and talking to grandma about how she voted for Trump, but it's okay because you're trans and everything's fine. I'm not projecting. There's an obligation, and family isn't really important to me. I'm more about found family and friends and stuff. So I was always jealous of like Thanksgiving, but like not Thanksgiving. I was excited about what Thanksgiving could be if I didn't have anxiety. And now I'm in Texas, away from family, so I can do a small celebration with my mom, and I can also hang out with my friends, and that seems pretty cool. That seems ideal. And since Phase 1 is so fucking close, I decided that I should ask my surgeon about Skene's glands, which is something I don't think I have talked to you about. I always like to get all of the information before I share something in a video, even if I'm not smart in the way that I know what a Skene's gland is. I did some research, but you know, my himbo brain sometimes, like, you gotta color code some things. I am a visual learner, and I understand things in a very limited way. Maybe if we made a video game that explained what Skene's glands are, I would be able to absorb it better. But I did what I could, and then thought, I think I need to ask a medical professional about this to fill in the gaps of my knowledge. And so I did. Basically, Trans Bucket is a resource for trans people who are looking to see results and talk about doctors and how everyone's experiences were. And I found one guy on there who had gotten phalloplasty and was like, hey, I'm able to come. Not just orgasm. I mean, expel arousal fluid through the head of the penis. He was able, and the way he described it is that it was basic biology that, like, if you keep the Skene's glands intact, you will be able to expel the fluid. Like, not like a push, but more of like a, it'll come out slowly, like a coaxing it out, like a river. I am a poet, but I am a poet out of practice. It's like your dick's a mountain and the cum is volcanic. Like cum is lava, that classic expression? Anyway, I just wanted to ask my surgeon about it because, like, if I need to keep my Skene's gland intact, because I would like to be able to expel a fluid, that's something I should let them know before surgery and maybe months in advance, because we're more than 2 months out at this point, and I want to make sure. We got to make sure all the details are hammered down. Measure twice, cut once. And so I scheduled a call to talk with him about, just two basic things that I wanted to ask. I wanted to make sure that 6 inches is what we were aiming for. And I also talked to him about the Skene's glands and was like, can we make sure those are all good and not cut them out or whatever happens if they're, I don't know if they get rid of them. I don't know what happens. So I explained the situation, and the first thing he said, I can tell he's gotten this question before because he was like, I do know, I wish people would stop posting about that. First off, he asked, like, okay, so when you orgasm, do you squirt? And I was like, well, I don't squirt, but there's a fluid, there's cum fluid. And I also just love the frankness of the conversations, because as a person who inserts dick into every sentence, it's nice to talk to a doctor who is frank and cool, and like, because I don't want to pull out the word dick in front of my doctor and have it be odd or a surprise, but he's cool. He's been very nice and very chill. He's the guy that I had told you that his voice is a dead ringer for Bob Odenkirk, and it's very calming. So the way he explained it is that like we've found the one guy who makes enough fluid that can travel all the way down the dick. You know, like some people don't produce as much fluid. Some people, it's a toss up. It really depends person to person. And he said they're not gonna hurt the Skene's glands. They're gonna let them do their thing, but they're also so tiny that you can't even really see them. And during the surgery, they naturally get folded into the urethra. So if you make fluid, it might happen. So it's really something that we're just gonna have to wait and see. And I'm glad because, you know, it's not a no, you know, it's not a yes either, but it's not a no. The whole process of the dick making is just going to be, we're gonna have this operation and then let it heal. Then we're gonna have another operation and let it heal. And I will know like 3-4 years from now, you know, what's the status of my cum is. And I think that's a beautiful thing, you know, that your dick will grow and evolve as you do as a person. Your dick's gonna have character development. It's gonna have training arcs. It's gonna have beach episodes, maybe some questionable doujinshi. Your dick will become a fan favorite. There will be a dakimakura made in Japan of your penis. My analogies get fucking weird after a while. Why do you watch my videos? Anyway, I'm 1 week and 4 days out from being able to fuck and work out and go in pools, and I'm excited about that. I'm doing a day trip to Austin to check in with my gynecologist, make sure everything's good, and then she will give me the A-OK, and I will be released into the Grindr, Tinder, OkCupid verse to just fuck my way around Dallas for 2 months. I have not been able to have sex the last 2 months, and let me tell you, not a fan. I'd prefer to be fucking. But this move, the movers taking all my shit and not telling me when I'm gonna get it, buying a mattress and living in this empty apartment, not being able to work, not being able to work out. It taught me a lot of good lessons, and it taught me a lot of patience, and I'm very grateful for that. But I'm also very excited to have my computer. Jesus Christ, I missed my computer. I'm getting more electrolysis done. We're getting like little patches of this area done, and we're also just going over the urethra area again, just to double, triple check, make sure we get rid of all that hair. And when the clock strikes midnight and I become a sex pumpkin, no. What happens with Cinderella? She's not a pumpkin. Her dress disappears. Her dress turns back to shit at midnight. Okay, it's the opposite of that. The clock is going to strike midnight. Wait, the ball is beginning. How about that? Okay, the dance is about to start. I am going to fuck and work out and just have the best 2 months possible. Do electrolysis on my arm, work out, hit those dating apps. And then 2 weeks before surgery, I get to just chill out. Let my body rest, let it recover. Everything's gonna be great. Oh God, I just realized that I have to do... Oh no, I'm gonna have to evacuate my bowels for surgery. I'm gonna have to do the enema shit again. Oh God. In all honesty, I'd take 3 enemas if I didn't have to drink that disgusting poop juice again. What's it called? The clear stuff? The cherry stuff that tastes the most like cherry I've ever tasted in my life? Well, fuck it. You know what? We'll do it. I would literally do whatever it takes to get my penis. So, you know what? Let's shit all of our bowels out in a painful 8-hour session. I will not think about that while I'm fucking my way around Dallas. Once again, thank you so much to my wonderful patrons on Patreon. My videos are completely funded by Patreon patrons. How many times can I say patron? One more. Patrons. I'd like to thank my silver sponsors, Alex Buhner, Andrew Dunn, Kieran Benson, Cyberlink420, Dan Millington, Dan McRae, Gatarine, Giselle Nera, Jean-Baptiste Rousey, Marie Byrne, Neve Kinor, Pocket Jawa, and Tasmarty. I'd also like to thank my gold sponsors, Sam Bartram and Doran McEwen. I would, last but not leastly, oh, that's a word. Leastly is a word. Diamond sponsors, thank you so much. EPAM, Getty Skog, Rosie Kinks, and Tsukiyomi. Thank you so much to all of my wonderful patrons. If you want to hop on all over the Patreon, there's stuff over there. Fuck, I don't know. Thank you. I really appreciate the help. I literally would not be able to do these videos without you. So thank you for your support. And we'll see you next time.